Bears. We're about 10 minutes away from finding out. Before we get there, we check in with Chuck Benson. His pregame comments headed your way on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Right back on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off as Carson-Newman begins a 3-game homestand with a matchup against the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck going for a season sweep of the Bears and a first meeting quality win over at Schufert Arena in Hickory. You were down 2 starters, faced adversity, overcame adversity in the first meeting. How does that impact preparation for the second go-around?
Well, I think it probably is more impactful to them because we were without Nick and Uzman that game. So I think it'll be interesting to see if those guys been able to play today will make any kind of difference in what LR would do in the second match as opposed to the first. But no matter what is going to go down, the one thing I know for a fact is that they're an elite defensive unit, one of the best in our conference, and they're going to make it difficult for us to put points on the board.
There's this revolutionary concept I've heard, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. Called styles making fights. I don't know that you've ever.
A wise man coined that phrase.
Yeah, we know he's wise because of the amount of gray hair in his beard. LR is pretty much the only team in the conference that plays a slower tempo. The byproduct of that is that they are the top scoring defense in the league. Held you to one of your season lows for points, granted in a win. How do you navigate what they do defensively?
Well, we've got to figure out ways, I think, to exploit, and that's going to be difficult because they concede offensive rebounds to set their defense early, so it's really hard to get them in transition. Of course, we don't press and turn people over, so we don't get those extra opportunities there. I guess in the half court, we know they're going to try to take away our 3. So just like in the first matchup, I think we've got to do a great job on the offensive boards to get extra opportunities. And then we've got to have some guys step up and make some plays in ISO situations, which we did the second half that first matchup really, really well.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Nick Brennigan now sits in second place all-time in school history with 91 threes this year. He's 8 away from Ish Sanders' mark. I would typically say unlikely to get there, but with Nick, he's proven you never know. Have you sat back and reflected on what he has done this year?
There have been moments of that, but we've tried to remain focused on the present more than the past, and that's the message that we preach to our players. So both players and coaches alike have got to be very much in the moment, whether it's practice or game prep or game, and then we can sort of sit back after the season and talk about any special memories or special moments. But right now, we just need to focus on the here and now, and thankfully, we do have guys like Nick Brennigan who are elite and sort of specialists in a way, and that talent just benefits all of us.
I'm going to take one more step back and reflect on the last meeting in the middle of January. Rebounding proved to be massive in that contest. You didn't allow LR an offensive rebound in the second half. You out-rebounded them by 20 for the game. How much did that key the win in meeting number one in turn to be applied in game number 2?
Well, I think we've got to find extra possessions because they are an elite defense team, and they sort of are an elite defense team because they control the pace. So we've got to have more opportunities, and like you said, in that first match, we had extra opportunities and limited some opportunities for them, second and third opportunities. We got to do the exact same thing this game. I think that will give us some extra shots, and with guys like Nick, those extra shots should be extra points for us.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Bears.
Thanks, Cap.
Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups, keys to the game when the AEC countdown to tip-off returns. After these messages, this is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This at the key, straight on three, got it!
Is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Thomas drives to the free throw line, stops, right hand, floater, got it, count it, and a foul! Bryant Thomas into the teeth
of Jason Brooks.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, Domino's, First Bank, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand as Carson-Newman and Lenoir-Rhyne are set to square off for the second time this season. The Eagles are 17-5 and 10-4 in the league, sitting fourth in the league standings. The Bears are 11-11 and 6-8 in South Atlantic Conference play. And Lenoir-Rhyne occupying the 9th spot in the standings, a half game out of making the tournament behind Limestone. Starting fives for Lenoir-Rhyne, visitors from Hickory. It's a 4-guard, 1-center lineup. Jalen Miller, Jaquias Franklin, Tay Smith, and Nas Tyson are the guards. Tyson, the leading scorer of that group, with 13.6 points per game. Percy File is the starting center, 6'8", 200-pounder out of Charlotte, North Carolina, 2 points, 2.5 boards a game. Same starting five that Carson-Newman is accustomed to using this season. It's the lineup of Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, John Zhao, and Ousmane Zhao for the 18th time out of 23 games this year. All black jerseys for the Bears, black tops, black shorts, black numerals trimmed in white. Lenoir-Rhyne written around the numerals on the front of the jerseys. Carson-Newman in the pristine home whites, white tops, white shorts, blue numerals trimmed in orange. And we are set for basketball here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Ousmane Zhao will jump it up against File. File wins the tip, and the Bears will bring it from right to left to open up this contest. Just the fourth tip that Carson-Newman has lost this season. Bears go 4 round one against the Eagles zone to start. Franklin, left point, guarded by John Zhao at the top of the zone. Bounce feed into the high post. File dribbles in on Zhao, ducks the shoulder, pivots, 7 to shoot. Back to the left point, Franklin curls around a screen, right elbow jumper, good from 15. First points go to Lenoir-Rhyne and Jaquias Franklin. 2-0 Bears, 35 seconds in. Eagles work left to right with the basketball. Zhao into the right corner, Nick Brennigan, catch 3 on the way, left it short, wide iron. Rebound snared right baseline, Tay Smith. Bears on the hop right to left. Left wing Franklin to the head of the key, Tay Smith. The right wing Jalen Miller. It's Smith driving, left of the lane, tough fadeaway, halfway down and out. Rebound pings to John Zhao over the sack logo, middle of the lane. Zhao ahead to Hubbard, right wing. Feeds a cutting Zhao down the middle of the lane, but it's tapped out of his hands and out of bounds by Percy File. Stays with Carson-Newman with 25 on the shot clock. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member-owned and service-driven. Zhao triggers into Jack Browder in the right corner. Bears go man-to-man. Hubbard looking for Browder inside. Browder spun. Hubbard wasn't ready for him to spin as he shucked Jalen Miller. And Hubbard's pass goes out of bounds on the right baseline to Lenoir-Rhyne. 2-0, Bears leading. 70 seconds into this contest. Tay Smith runs the weave to the head of the key for Jalen Miller. Miller slips it right wing for Jaquias Franklin. Franklin left around a File screen into the paint, scoops it across to File right block, who throws it down with the right hand. First 4 points belong to Lenoir-Rhyne. Good ball movement for the Bears to grab a 4-0 lead. 90 seconds in. Eagles bring it left to right. Zhao ahead of the key. Dribbles and gets it into the left corner for John Zhao. Right around a Zhao screen. Zhao into the lane. Right hand flips it up. Strong off the back iron, but a whistle and a foul. John Zhao heads to the free throw line after a first personal on Percy File and a first team foul on Lenoir-Rhyne. John Zhao, a nice take inside. He'll try to put Carson-Newman on the board at the charity stripe. Zhao fresh off a 23-point effort and a double-double at Mars Hill as he calmly cans the first free throw. 4-1 Bears. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pie for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Zhao short on the second. Foul corrals, and the Bears bring it right to left with a 3-point lead, 18-12 to go in the first half. Left wing for Miller. Miller out to the head of the key for Nas Tyson. Hubbard picks him up. Eagles might be running a box and one to start this game. Foul, right elbow. Moves inside on Zhao. Ducks the shoulder. Lays it up with the right hand. Left it short. Rebound pings out. Grabbed by Miller. Second chance. Left point. Three. That's through for Tay Smith. 31% shooter strokes that one with a hand in his face. And the Bears are up 6, 7-1 with 17:42 to play in the first half. Bears have started 3 of 5 from the field. Eagles are 0 for 1. Browder between the rings. Right hand dribbles to the wing. Flips it out. Brennigan right wing. Brennigan into the high post. Zhao. Lob Browder right block. Lands. One dribble. Spins. Layup. Good. Nice take for Jack Browder from the left block. First made field goal for Carson-Newman comes 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this one. It's a 7-3 ball game in favor of Lenoir-Rhyne with 17-14 to go in the first half. Bears will bring it into the front court. Tyson dribbling between the rings. Tyson, chest pass, sends it over to Franklin right wing. Browder sticks to him. Franklin right around the screen, drives baseline, slips a pass deflected by Zhao. Foul trying to corral it. Kicks it out to the right wing Tyson, who loses it. Zhao tries to throw it forward, and it's pilfered by Smith on the right sideline. Lenoir-Rhyne basketball after some helter-skelter action. Shot clock reset. 2 turnovers, 1 each way. Bears look to take advantage with a 4-point lead. Left wing, Smith fading, long 2, front of the 10, no good. Zhao the rebound, right baseline for the Eagles. LR sends everybody back on defense as Hubbard crashes down the middle of the lane. A lot of contact, lays it up, airballs it. Rebound by Franklin for the Bears. LR racing front court, Euroing little for Tay Smith. He lays it in with the right hand. Back to a 6-point lead, 9-3 Bears, 16-13 to go in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Browder, left point with the basketball. Feeds Zhao at the head of the key. Right hand dribbles to the right wing, hands off Nick Brennigan, curls around a screen, chest pass left wing, Browder, quick trigger on the triple, spins out left side. Smith the board, left of the lane for the Bears. Lenoir-Rhyne 9, Carson-Newman 3, 15:50 to go in the first half. Eagles have started 1 of 4 from the field and 0 of 2 from 3. Bears with it front court. Left point for Nas Tyson. Head of the key, Percy File. Spins inside on Zhao. File discards him and lays it in with the right hand. Percy File with 4 points. And Carson-Newman calls for time as the Bears start this game on an 11-3 run. 15:32 to play in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne 11, Carson-Newman 3. Bears have started 5 of 8 from the field. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
First 4 minutes and 28 seconds belong to Lenoir-Rhyne. Bears off to an 11-3 start. Shooting 5 of 8 from the field and out-rebounding the Eagles by 3. This is after Carson-Newman out-rebounded the Bears by 20 in the meeting over in Hickory. 11-3, Lenoir-Rhyne leading. Carson-Newman has started 1 of 4 from the field and 0 of 2 from deep. It's Eagle basketball after a Percy File-made layup. Browder, Hubbard, Beaker, Dyer, Brennigan on the floor for Carson-Newman. Hubbard with it at the head of the key, picked up by Jalen Miller. Feeds Browder, cutting middle of the lane. Right-hand teardrop over top of Fowler. Rolls off the front iron. Fowler the rebound in the middle of the paint for the Bears. Seal continued to be on top of the rim for Carson-Newman. 1 of 5 to start from the field. Against the conference's top scoring defense. Right wing, here's a 3. Tay Smith takes it. Strong off the left iron. Browder the board, up the left sideline to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard into the front court. It's Browder darting down the right side of the lane. Gets into Cooper Fowler. Gets tied up. Gets it back. Browder takes it back up. Blocked out of bounds by Fowler again. It stays with Carson-Newman. Eagles haven't scored but once this game from the field. That was a Jack Browder layup. The other point came on a John Zhao free throw. Ren Dyer will inbound left of the baseline. Goes to Hubbard in the left corner. Shot clock was at 20 when it went out of bounds. Hubbard from Beaker at the head of the key. Beaker, dribble handoff Nick Brennigan, scrapes around a screen, open look from deep. Brennigan drills the 3. First points for Carson-Newman in 2.5 minutes. It cuts the deficit to 5. 11-6 with 14:30 to go in the first half. Bears work the basketball from right to left. Right wing, Jaheim Taylor swings it left side wing for Franklin. Back to the head of the key, Franklin. Or for Taylor, pardon me. 3 around 2. High post Fowler. He'll shoot the 3 from the left point. Missed it off the front iron. Rebound tapped by Taylor. Dyer swats it out of his hands to Browder. Browder racing front court. Diving, dishing, throwing a pass away. It's intercepted by Franklin. Ahead to Miller. Miller down the left side of the lane. Browder erases the shot, but he draws a foul. Charge this foul to Jack Browder. His first, team's first. 2 free throws for the Bears, leading 11-6. 14 minutes on the button left in the first half. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Jalen Miller bends the knees, puts the first free throw up and through. Nothing but cords. 1 more free throw for Jalen Miller. Bears 12 and Carson-Newman 6. Eagles have started 2 of 7 from the field. Lenoir-Rhyne is 5 of 10. Second free throw. Miller knocks it down. 13-6. Lenoir-Rhyne by 7. 6 minutes into the contest. Eagles work the basketball from left to right. Brennigan hands off Hubbard in the right corner. Hubbard picked up by Taylor. Slips it head of the key to Ben Beaker. Beaker for Dyer in the left corner. Catch 3 on the way. Ren Dyer leaves it long. Beaker an offensive rebound. Pumps. Right hand. Leaner. Good off the window. Ben Beaker picks up the offensive board and the putback off the long 3 from Dyer. 13-8. Eagles down 5. 13:32 to play in the first half. Bears with it front court. Fowler right baseline. Backs it out to Nas Tyson right wing. Right around a Fowler screen. Back to Fowler on the wing. 13 to shoot. Fowler, dribble handoff head of the key, Jaheim Taylor. Brennigan switches to him. Taylor, inside-out action, lobs inside. Hubbard pilfers it. Hubbard up the middle of the floor, cruising front court. Zips it, Dyer, left of the lane. Reverse layup. Dyer smooches it in off the glass. Strong take for Ren Dyer. It's a 13-10 advantage for the Bears with 13 minutes to go in the first half. Bears bring it from right to left. Tyson into the high post, Tim Steele. Down the left side of the lane, slips it off Fowler, right block. Turns, bobbles. Steps called, turnover. Carson-Newman ball. The ball back to the Eagles after Lenoir-Rhyne is charged with its 3rd turnover. 13-10. Eagles can tie with a 3 after trailing by 8 early. Hubbard over the timeline, center court for Carson-Newman. Hubbard drops it off to Browder, left of the lane, kick out Brennigan, head of the key, wide open look from deep, bullseye. Nick Brennigan rains one down from distance. Carson-Newman's tied it at 13 with 12:30 to go in the first half. It's a 10-2 Carson-Newman run. Bears onto the offensive end. Haven't made a shot from the field in 3 minutes. Fowler. Off to the right wing, Nas Tyson. Bounce it to Fowler right of the lane. Skip it, left corner. Paez, a three. Paez knocks it down. Just his sixth made three of the season. No strike that. That was Gabe Serta, pardon me. Serta, not Paez. Regardless, it's his first made three of the season. He was 0 for 4 previously. 16-13, Bears back in front. Eagles onto the offensive end. Brennigan for Beaker, head of the key. Back to Brennigan, scraping around a screen. Dribbles inside the paint, gets the left block. Teardrop, good from Brennigan. Nick Brennigan has 8 points. Carson-Newman's down 1. 16-15 with 11:40 to go in the first half. Bears with it front court. Nice feed inside Serta. He's shoved by Dyer as he gets to the cup and draws a foul. So this will be the first personal on Ryn Dyer, the second team foul on the Eagles. And it brings us to a break in the action. Carson-Newman struggled from the field early, starting 2 of 8. The Eagles have made their last 4 shots and are now within 1 after trailing by 8. 11:36 to go in the first half. It's Lenoir-Rhyne 16, Carson-Newman 15. We're back to Old Fieldhouse after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seed for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:36 to go in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne a 16-15 lead. Bears started the game on an 11-3 run. Eagles have countered with a 10-2 burst to get within a point. But Gabe Serta is at the line where he's 6 of 9 this season to shoot free throws for a chance to extend Lenoir-Rhyne's lead. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. First free throw is good for Serta. You can contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at seeandeagles.com/modernwoodman to help secure your family's financial future. Second free throw is good as well for Serta. 3-point lead for the Bears with 11:28 to play in the first half. Eagles front court, Dyer on the right block. Trap, kicks, head of the key, Hubbard open from deep, takes it long off the back iron. It skies into the air, hits off the underside of the shot clock, and that means it's Lenoir-Rhyne basketball. Cooper Fowler exits, Percy File re-enters for the Bears. 18-15. Lenoir-Rhyne leading with 11:20 to play in the first half. Tony Wisnant officials chatting to make sure that they were in agreement that it did hit off the shot clock and should be LR ball. And that is the case. 18-15. Bears with a lead in the basketball, and all black moving from right to left. File, head of the key. Slips it to the right wing, Serta. Serta spins inside on Hubbard. Teardrop free throw line. Spins out front side. Zhao the rebound. Outlets it up the left sideline to Trey Hubbard. Back to Zhao, head of the key. Pump fakes the three. Moves inside. Serta cuts him off. Zhao backtracks to the head of the key. Zhao inside again. Dish, right wing. Dyer, open look from deep. Dyer, bottom. Ryn Dyer strokes it from range. He's got 5 first half points. And the Eagles tied at 18 with 10:40 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman hit 5 of its last 6 shots after starting 2 of 8 from the field. Bears with it front court. High post touch for Jaheim Taylor. Fades right elbow. 15-footer's good. High difficulty for Jaheim Taylor, who's got his first points. Ball skittered into the backcourt, so the officials blow the whistle and get it back to the baseline. That allows Lenoir-Rhyne to substitute. Bears with File, Steele, Serta, Smith, and Jaquias Franklin on the floor. Hubbard, Dyer, Zhao, Jaw, and Brennigan for the Eagles. Hubbard, free throw line, teardrop, 15-footer, bends off the front iron, no good. Tim Steele the rebound for the Bears. Bears by 2, moving right to left. Serta runs the point between the rings. Serta, chest pass, Franklin left wing. Zhao there with high hands. Franklin motions with his right hand to send the offense scurrying. Gets it to the left corner. Tay Smith back up top for Franklin, head of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Steele with it left point. Steele moves inside on Dyer, flips it out left wing. Here's a triple. Airballed, well strong from Tay Smith. And out of bounds with 3 on the shot clock. Ball back to the Eagles. 20-18. Lenoir-Rhyne has led wire to wire with 9:45 to go in the first half. Bears started the game on an 11-3 run. Eagles have erased it with a 10-2 burst, but haven't been able to take a lead. Hubbard, right wing. Lobs to Zhao, right baseline. Zhao backing down Serta, stops his dribble, bounce feed Hubbard, right elbow. Hubbard dribbles in on file, lobs it up with the right hand, strong off the backboard. Steele cleans up the miss left of the lane. Bears bring it right to left. Steele, down to the right corner, Smith dribbles out with the right hand to the right wing and sets the Bears up offensively. Inside it goes, Steele right block. Backs down Dyer. Now circles out, Serta left wing. Extra pass into the left corner for Smith. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Serta left wing. 8 and 7. Serta right around the screen. Down the middle of the lane. Drop it off file left block. Deflected. Kick out. Smith left corner. 3. Hits it as the shot clock expires. High difficulty scramble possession for the Bears pays off. They're back on top by 5. 23-18 with 8:45 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Zhao left corner 3. Snaps the strings. Good answer for John Zhao. He's got 4. LR has a player shaken up on the play, and Gabe Serta. Officials call for time, and that gives us a chance to remind you, Eagle fans, to check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. Features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 23-21, Lenoir-Rhyne leads, 8:30 to play in the first half. Bears move the basketball from right to left. Right wing, a drive into Jaw. Layup counts for Jaquias Franklin. 25-21, back to a 4-point Bear lead. LR shooting 53% from the field in the opening half. Eagles bring it left to right. Jaw, left wing. Turns, looks for a passer, now puts the ball on the deck and flips it to Dyer, left wing extended. Dyer over to Hubbard, left corner. Baseline drive, Hubbard to the cup, lays it in with the right hand. Pass to diving Percy File. Nice take for Trey Hubbard. His first points, his first make on his 5th shot. 25-23. Bears by 2, 7:48 to go in the opening half. Lenoir-Rhyne onto the offensive end. File at the head of the key, swings it to the left wing Miller. Miller curls through the head of the key, down to the right block, lost it going up and out of bounds. Carson-Newman ball brings us to a break in the action after the Lenoir-Rhyne turnover. 7:39 to go in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne leading 25-23 over Carson-Newman. We're back to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
7:39 to go in the opening half of basketball. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand as Lenoir-Rhyne leads Carson-Newman 25-23. Both teams have made 9 shots. The Eagles have made 1 more 3 than the Bears, but the Bears have made 3 more free throws than Carson-Newman, and that's how you get the math to add up to a 2-point Lenoir-Rhyne lead. Bears have not trailed in this one. They've led wire to wire after an 11-3 run start of the game. Carson-Newman snapped back with a 10-2 burst. Get within a couple, but they haven't tied. They haven't taken the lead. Router on the right block. Backs down his defender, turns, right hand, baby hook, good over top of Sam Martin. Nice take by Jack Browder. He's got 4. Tied at 25. 7:13 to go in the first half. Eagles looking for a stop. High post touch for Nas Tyson. Step back on top of Jack Browder. Knocks it down from 17. High difficulty for Nas Tyson. His first points. It's a 27-25 lead for the Bears with 6:55 to go in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne shooting 53% from the field in the opening half. Brannigan off to Beaker on the left point. Hands off, Hubbard left wing. Right around a Beaker screen, gets into the paint, slips it Beaker left block, scrambles, mishandles, deflected, out of bounds. It's off of Jalen Miller of Lenoir-Rhyne, and it stays with Carson-Newman with 8 on the shot clock. Eagles have made their last 3 shots from the field. Both teams shooting better than 50% from the field and 3 in this one. Been an offensive showcase between the conference's most efficient offense and its top-scoring defense. Hubbard, left wing, 5 on the shot clock. 4 and 3. Hubbard pulls up for a 3. Back of the rim, no good. Martin the rebound, middle of the lane for the Bears. Lenoir-Rhyne moves it right to left with a 2-point lead. 6:25 to go in the first half. Out of the key, handoff for Nas Tyson. Tyson right around a Martin's screen to the wing. Slips it back to the left point, Franklin. Around to the left wing, Tay Smith. Smith, right hand dribbles, head of the key. Over to the right wing for Franklin. 11 to shoot. High post, Sam Martin. Martin dribbles inside, gets it out to the right corner, Franklin. Left around a Martin screen. Pick and pop, 15-footer, off the mark, right elbow. Zhao elevates for the rebound, left block for the Eagles. 2 ties it, 3 gives Carson-Newman the lead. With 5:55 to go in the first half. Zhao down the right side of the lane, flips it up, flips it in over top of Sam Martin. Vintage John Zhao, he's got 6. 27-27 with 5:45 to go in the first half. Bears with it front court. Tay Smith over to the right point for Nas Tyson. Tyson slips it head of the key for Franklin. Franklin, right point touch for Sam Martin. Martin dribbles inside, bumps into Ben Beaker. Beaker draws the charge. Sam Martin, bull on a China shop. Picks up his first, the team's second. 4th turnover of the day for Lenoir-Rhyne. Martin exits for Cooper Fowler. And Carson-Newman has an opportunity to grab its first lead of the day on this possession. 5:32 to play in the first half. It's 27-27. As Carson-Newman's secondary mop man, Major Williams, wipes up some perspiration. He's good, but he's no Tyler Needs with the mop. Major stout, but he's not a mop All-American like Tyler Needs is. Eagles with it front court. Zhao, right wing, picked up man-to-man by Franklin. Zhao points with his right hand for a screener. Beaker sets it. Zhao takes it, shoots, head of the key, triple, back iron, no. Rebound in the corner. Beaker saves it in, but saves it in to Lenoir-Rhyne's Tay Smith. 27 all ball game. 5:05 to play in the first half. Bears front court. Franklin slips it Fowler right point. Beaker comes out to defend the big man, gets it to Tyson, heads downhill, pulls up, right elbow, 15-footer's good. Nas Tyson has 4. It's a 29-27 lead for the Bears with 4:50 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Hubbard pull up, free throw line Jay, good from 15. Trey Hubbard with 4. He's 2 of 7 from the field. Are all square at 29 with 4:38 to go in the first half. Bears onto the offensive end. Fowler at the head of the key. Lobs inside Tyson. He catches right block, gathers, and dumps in at the cup. Nice feed for Cooper Fowler. Nice finish for Nas Tyson. He's got 6. Back to a 2-point Lenoir-Rhyne lead. 31-29 with 4:20 to go in the first half. Both teams shooting better than 50% from the field in the opening half of basketball. Beaker, right wing, goes into the right corner. Trey Hubbard. Hubbard, pick and pop 3. It's off the mark to the right. Rebound snared by Tay Smith, right baseline. Bears work from right to left with it with a 2-point lead. Franklin down the right side of the lane, pivots around, backs it out to the right wing. Bears reset. Franklin goes inside on Ben Beaker through contact. He lays it up and in off the window. Jaquias Franklin has 6 points. Bears by 4. Eagles front court. Nick Brennigan, right wing. 3:42 to play in the opening half. Hits Beaker at the head of the key. Left hand dribbles to the head of the key. Beaker stops, lobs Zhao left corner. Gathers, shoots the triple. Zhao nails it. 9 first half points for John Zhao. Carson-Newman's down 1. 33-32 with 3:25 to go in the first half. Been back and forth since that initial Lenoir-Rhyne run. And now we've got a whistle. Lenoir-Rhyne calls for time with 3:21 to play in the first half, and this will send us to a break in the action. Bears 33, Carson-Newman 32. Lenoir-Rhyne has led wire to wire in this one. They've got a 1-point lead with 3:21 to play in the first half, and we're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Light is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilight.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
3:21 to go in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne a 33-32 lead against Carson-Newman. Bears started the game on an 11-3 run. The Eagles have chipped away at that. Bulk of it came on a 10-2 burst. And since then, we've had 5 ties, but no lead changes. Bears have led wire to wire thus far. Both teams shooting better than 50% from the field. Bears are at 59%, 13-22. Nas Tyson will inbound with a 1-point lead and get it to Jaheim Taylor. Taylor dribbles over to the right wing where he hands off to Jalen Miller. Runs the weave over to Jaheim Taylor, up to Cooper Fowler at the head of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Fowler pulls from deep. Fowler knocks it down. Cooper Fowler is just a 25% shooter from deep, but he's done that a bunch in his career. 33% shooter lifetime. 4-point Lenoir-Rhyne lead at 36-32 with 2:55 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Beaker, backdoor cut. Zhao, reverse layup. Good with the left hand. Splits 2 defenders, Fowler and Smith, and finishes at the cup. 11 first half points for Zhao. 36-34. Lenoir-Rhyne by 2 with 2:35 to go in the opening half. Bears with the basketball front court. Nas Tyson between the rings. Dives to the right elbow, step back, cut off, drop it off, Fowler left block. Spins, left hand leaner, front of the 10, no good. Browder the rebound. Browder up the middle of the floor for Carson-Newman. Stops at the head of the key, slips it Hubbard, cutting the cup, left hand finishes, good off the window. Nice feed in transition for Jack Browder, a patient pass to Trey Hubbard, who converts at the cup and has 6 points. Tied at 36, the 6th tie of the day, with 2:04 to play in the first half. Bears with the basketball front court. Fowler head of the key. Lobs inside. Tyson catches up with it, catches and lays it in one fell swoop. A very trustworthy pass for Cooper Fowler. 38-36, Bears back by 2 with 105 seconds remaining in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Beaker for Brennigan, head of the key. Right around the screen, stops right elbow, now drives, right block. Kisses it in off the window. Nick Brennigan with 10 first half points. 38-38, all square, with 90 seconds to go in the opening half of basketball. Both teams just shooting the cover off the ball. Better than 50% from the field in the opening half. Bears with it front court. Tyson twirls around, right block, jumper, good off the window. High difficulty for Nas Tyson. He's got 8 points and hasn't missed from the field. He's 4 for 4. 40-38, Bears by 2. Eagles the other way. Browder, free throw line, 15-footer, caroms off the back iron, follows his shot and grabs his own miss. Right baseline does Jack Browder. Second chance for the Eagles with under a minute to play. Zhao, right wing, triple, bullseye. Zhao drills the 3 to give Carson-Newman its first lead. 41-40 with 51 seconds left in the first half. Bears swap out Tyson and Fowler. You got File, Miller, Taylor, Franklin, and Smith on the floor for the Bears. 45 seconds left in the first half. Eagles looking for a stop. Bears have made 6 of their last 7 shots from the field, and yet Carson-Newman has grabbed the lead. Right baseline drive for Franklin. Pivots around, backs it out to Taylor. 12 to shoot, 32 to play first half. Taylor, 10-9, right around a foul screen. Pops, right elbow jumper. Missed that one badly off the backboard. Browder the rebound. Shot clock off. Browder in transition. Down the left side of the lane. Pivots, passes Zhao right wing. Zhao inside, right block, right hand, feathers it up, and swirls it in off the right iron. John Zhao has 16 first half points. The Eagles are up by 3. 43-40, 7 seconds left first half. Travel called on Lenoir-Rhyne. Carson-Newman ball. Steps on the Bears. Eagles take it back. Little 5-0 burst for Carson-Newman to close the first half. Eagles get one final crack with a 3-point lead and 5.6 to play. Hubbard will grab the ball and accelerate front court. Hits Zhao, head of the key. NBA range 3. Splash down. John Zhao at the horn. John Zhao closes the first half on an 8-0 run. And the Eagles take a 46-40 lead into the halftime locker room. What a close for Carson-Newman. And what a gut punch for Lenoir-Rhyne, a team that shot better than 60% from the field in the opening half, trails by 6 at the halftime break. Eagles shot making off the charts late, especially from John Zhao. We're back to Old Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Zhao, catch 3. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has a 46-40 lead over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. It was LR in front for the majority of the first half, but Carson-Newman closed on, depending upon how you want to look at it, a 12-4 or an 8-0 run. The 8-0 all from John Zhao in the final 50 seconds of the first half, and that's why Carson-Newman has this 46-40 halftime lead over the Bears. For Lenoir-Rhyne, awfully disheartening to shoot 59% from the field, go 4 of 7 from beyond the arc, and trail by 6 at the halftime break. To be fair, shot making for both teams has been off the charts, but Lenoir-Rhyne favors a slower pace. They do lead the conference in scoring defense, but they're 11th in scoring offense. And one would feel probably that the up-tempo, more free-flowing style of game would favor Carson-Newman. Eagles up 46-40 at the halftime break behind the 19 points from John Zhao to go with 10 from Nick Brennigan. The Eagles shooting 59% from the field and 7 of 14 from beyond the arc. John Zhao unconscious, 4 of 5 from distance in this one. Lenoir-Rhyne's gotten 10 from Nas Tyson. The leading scorer for the Bears averages 13.6 per game. He's been effective, 5 of 5 from the field, and they have not been easy shots. He got one easy layup. Everything else has been contested, fading away from the elbows. But he's made them. Credit him. Tay Smith has 8 points for the Bears. Last meeting in Shuford Arena, Lenoir-Rhyne Carson-Newman out-rebounded the Bears by 20. Now, granted, a lot of that did come after halftime when the Eagles turned a halftime deficit into a 9-point win on the road. But the Eagles only +1 rebounding margin at the halftime break for the country's second-best team in terms of rebounding margin. All adds up to a 46-40 halftime lead for Carson-Newman over the Bears. When we return on the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report, we'll take you around the rest of the South Atlantic Conference. That's when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
Halftime in Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman has a 46-40 halftime lead against Lenoir-Rhyne. Bears led for 15-34 in that first half after starting the half on an 11-3 run, but the Eagles erased the deficit with a 10-2 burst and then grabbed the lead with a 12-4 run to close the first half. Elsewhere today, Carson-Newman women's basketball victorious over the Bears, 64-57. It was a war of attrition after halftime. Eagles only made 4 shots in the fourth quarter, but so did Lenoir-Rhyne. And Carson-Newman hangs on for a 64-57 win over the Bears. Crucial season split for the Eagles. Michaela Alvey, what a stat sheet stuffing night for her. Whoever statted that game just couldn't find that final assist. 10 points, 16 boards, 9 assists. Finishes an assist shy of a triple-double. So 46-40. Or 64-57, pardon me. Carson-Newman leads it at the break here in Holt. Elsewhere on the men's side, tight one over in Hartsville at the Deloach Center. Coker a 51-50 lead on Emory and Henry. Wasps are shooting 53% from the field. Got 9 points from Jacob Dar, 8 from Jackson Crawford. And trailing the Cobras by 1 at the break. Andre Lavelle has 15 points. Mahmoud Bangura has 12 to pace Coker. Wingate is on the road at Tusculum, and the Bulldogs have a 39-32 lead on the Pioneers. At the halftime break, Bulldogs closed the first half on an 8-0 run to take the lead into the half. Now, how about this? 3:19 to go in the first half. It's Mars Hill 32, Lincoln Memorial 24. Whale Splitters are just shooting 39% from the field. The Lions 52%, and Caden Dawkins has 16 points. UVA Wise leads Limestone 26-24 with 7:56 to go in the first half. And the final game on the docket, Catawba leads Anderson 17-14 with 11:19 to go in the first half. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report comes back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopSeeingEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit ShopSeeingEagles.com today.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Halftime wrapping up inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand. As Carson-Newman has a 46-40 halftime lead on Lenoir-Rhyne before we get the second half started. We'll pause 10 seconds so that our stations may identify themselves here on the Eagle Sports Network. Adam Cavalier courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. Our director tonight is Jay West, replay operator Mia Toribio, and our camera crew Irish Miles, Elena Corbett, Molly Buckowitz, and Rick Gintahome. Glad that you have elected to spend part of your Saturday with us here on the Eagle Sports Network. 46-40. Carson-Newman leading at the halftime break. Both teams shot 59% from the field in that first half. And the Eagles leading thanks to the 7-14 effort from long distance. Usman Jah, Nick Brennigan, John Zhao, Trey Hubbard, and Jack Browder on the floor for Carson-Newman. Zhao, a 19-point effort so far, 7 of 8 from the field and 4 of 5 from 3. He leads all scorers at the halftime break. Lenoir-Rhyne in all black comes out on the floor with File, Tyson, Miller, Franklin, and Tay Smith. Carson-Newman's ball to open up the second half, looking to extend that 8-0 run spanning the halftime break. Jah has it head of the key, hands off Nick Brennigan. Curls left around the Jah screen, gets inside, right hand teardrop, good from 10, middle of the lane. 10-0 Carson-Newman run spanning the halftime break. Eagles are up by 8, matching the biggest lead of the day for Lenoir-Rhyne, largest lead for Carson-Newman. Eagles looking for a stop. Franklin head of the key. Left around the File screen. Stops left elbow, now muscles inside, spins, left hand leaner, falls off the front iron. Browder the rebound. Browder up the middle of the floor, down the middle of the lane, left hand, scoops it up, scoops it in. Strong take for Jack Browder. The lead swells to double digits with this 12-0 burst spanning the halftime break. 50-40, Eagles leading 50 seconds into the second half. Bears on to the offensive end. File, head of the key. Looks for a cutter. One doesn't come. Instead, spins it right wing Smith. Smith drives right baseline. Backs it out right wing. Naz Tyson. Tyson left to the head of the key. Crossover on Zhao. Step back. Left elbow. 15-footer. Missed it front of the 10. Browder the rebound. Up the right sideline to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard accelerating past Tyson all the way to the hole. Finger rolls it home. Timeout Bears. The first 6 of the second half belong to Carson-Newman, and the Eagles have opened up a 12-point lead. 14-0 run spanning the halftime break. 52-40. Eagles by 12 with 18:42 to play in the second half. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman's on a 14-0 run spanning the halftime break. Eagles scored the final 8 points of the first half. They'd scored the first 6 points of the second half, and the Eagles have burst out to a 52-40 lead with 18:40 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman looking for another stop with that matchup zone. Left wing, Smith, pull up, free throw line jumper, swirls it in from 16. High difficulty for Tay Smith makes it a 10-point game. 52-42 with 18:23 to go in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Zhao between the rings. Dribble handoff. Zhao left around a screen. Steps left. Open look from deep. Back of the 10, no good. Whistle foul, battling for the rebound. It's on Percy File. Second chance for Carson-Newman. After File's second, trying to dislodge himself from Ousmane Zhao in the first on Lenoir-Rhyne. So Carson-Newman gets another crack at it. A 10-point lead and 18-12 to play in the second half. Hubbard, right wing, slips it. Zhao, head of the key. Wide open from distance. Zhao, bottom. John Zhao has 22. His 16th career 20-point night and his 14th this season. Eagles are up by 13. 55-42 with 7:52 to play in the second half. Bears with it front court. File, head of the key. Twists and turns and gets it to Tyson, left hash. Tyson drives, dishes. Smith, head of the key, triple. Smith rattles it in. Smith is 3 for 4 from deep tonight for a guy coming in shooting 31% from range. Cuts it back to a 10-point game with 17:30 to play second half. Zhao running the middle of the lane. Wide open. Throws it down with two hands. Ousmane Zhao back to a 12-point lead for the Eagles. 17:20 to play in the second half. 57-45, Carson-Newman. Bears moving left to right. Franklin between the rings. Right around a File screen. Drives the right side of the lane. Bounce feed. File. Can't finish through contact, but he does draw a foul. Charge this to Trey Hubbard. His first, the team's first. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, they are your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Lefty File puts through the first free throw. Just 4 of 9 from the line coming into the day, now 5 of 10. File's a lifetime 57% free throw shooter. Hasn't been there a lot today or this season. And this is the second off to the left. Zhao corrals the rebound, 11-point lead for the Eagles. Hubbard into the front court. Dribbles to the right wing, bounce feed inside, Zhao right block. Turns in on Franklin, gives to Zhao head of the key. Back to Brennigan. Drops it off Hubbard left wing. Hubbard for Zhao head of the key. High-low lob for Browder. Whistle, foul, a hold on Percy File, I believe. No, they give it up to Jalen Miller. It's Miller's first, second on the Bears. 57-46, Eagles by 11. Carson-Newman really hot to start the second half. 5 of 6 from the field. Inbounds will come left baseline for John Zhao. Bounce feed into Browder, left corner. Browder takes it out to the wing and gives to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard slips it into the post. Zhao, one dribble, down to the right block. Dumps it in over top of Cooper Fowler. Ousmane Zhao has 4, all in the second half, and the Eagles are back on top by 13, matching their biggest lead. 59-46 with 16:27 to play in the second half. Bears with it front court. Tim Steele between the rings. Steele stops his dribble. Chest pass right wing Tyson. Lob to Fowler, head of the key. Fowler back to the basket on Zhao. One dribble, hands off Steele. Steele spins right side of the paint. Erased by Jack Browder. Zhao outlets it ahead to Brennigan. Brennigan bounce feed. Zhao right block. Throws it down on the break. 15-point lead for the Eagles after the slam for Zhao. He's got 24. 61-46. Eagles by 15. 15:50 to go in the second half. Holt Fieldhouse roars in approval. Bears looking for an answer. A drive, a layup. Browder thwarts it at the rim again. Hubbard the rebound. Hubbard in transition. Zips it out left corner. Stolen by Tay Smith. He steps in front of the pass. 61-46. Eagles by 15. 15:30 to play second stanza. Lenoir-Rhyne front court. Fowler at the head of the key. Squares up on Zhao, hands off to Steele left wing. Steele backs down Browder left block. Back to the basket, still backs him down, turns left, pumps, draws 2 in the air, lays it in off the window, counting in the foul. Great pump fake by Tim Steele to get Jack Browder and Ousmane Zhao airborne. The foul goes on Browder, his second, the team's second, and we come to a break in the action. 15-13 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 61. Lenoir-Rhyne 48. Steele at line for an and one opportunity and a chance to make it a 12-point game when we come back after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
15-13 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman has outscored Lenoir-Rhyne 15-8 to open up the second half, and the Eagles have been torrid from the field at 7 of 8, 1 of 2 from 3, en route to building this 13-point second half lead. Lenoir-Rhyne hasn't been poor by any stretch of the imagination. 3 of 7 from the field, and they've made the only 3 they've taken. But Carson-Newman has been the irresistible force to open up this second stanza in a 13-point lead. Tim Steele is at the line. His and one free throw is through. And that makes it a 12-point game in favor of Carson-Newman. 61-49 with 15-10 to go in the second half. Jarius Satterfield is into the game for the first time. He gets it to Ben Beeker at the head of the key. Beeker, backdoor feed for Brennigan, drops it off Dyer, back to Beeker, leans in, kisses it in off glass, and one. How about the ball movement from Carson-Newman? Tap it around. Beeker the finish and a foul. 63-49, Eagles by 14. The personal goes on Smith, his first and the team's third. Ben Beeker. And one free throw, rainbows up, back of the rim, no good. 63-49, Eagles by 14. 14:54 to play in the second half. Gabe Serta brings it front court for the Bears. It's in Tim Steele's hands, who drops it off to Fowler at the right point. Back to Steele between the rings. Dyer defends him. Around to Smith curling inside. Pivots, passes, Steele left point. 10 to shoot. Back around to Serta right wing. Satterfield on him. 6 and 5. Serta slips it right corner. Taylor, triple, snaps the strings. Jaheim Taylor's a 40% free throw shooter. Nice stroke to get the Bears within 11. 63-52 with 14:22 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman trailed the majority of the first half, but rattled off a 14-0 run spanning the halftime break to take control. Zhao off to the right corner for Nick Brennigan. Brennigan resets right wing, scraping around the screen. Takes it down to the right baseline. Brennigan into the paint, stops, drops it. Beeker, left block, turns, right hand hook. That's true, over top of Fowler. 6 for Ben Beeker. Back to a 13-point Carson-Newman lead. 65-52 with 13:53 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 9 of 10 from the field to open up the second half of basketball. Steele at the head of the key. Hands off Jaheim Taylor. Pick and pop, left elbow, good from 15. Jaheim Taylor has 7. 65-54, Eagles by 11, 13:35 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman works it from right to left. Satterfield into the front court, right wing extended against Gabe Serta. Hits it to Dyer between the rings, off to Zhao right corner. Baseline drive on Taylor, all the way to the cup. Reverse. Didn't get the shot off, but he's fouled. I'll say he was in the act of shooting as the foul goes on Fowler. His first, team's fourth. So this sends John Zhao to the line for 2. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. You can visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. John Zhao's first free throw, in and out, no good. 2 rare misses today for John Zhao. He'd missed 10 all season, now up to 12 on the year. Second free throw for Zhao to make it a 12-point game. Looking for his 25th point, and he has it, knocks it down, nothing but strings. 66-54, Eagles by 12, 13:20 to go in the second half. Bears move left to right with it in all black. Steele at the free throw line. Moves down the right side of the paint on Dyer. Chucks up a shot off the underside of the rim. Beaker outletting the head, but it's stolen away by Smith. Smith inside, Steele, dish out Fowler. Right corner, catch three. Left it short. Rebound into the corner. Steele saves it in off of Rhyne Dyer, and it stays with Lenoir-Rhyne with 20 on the shot clock. Good stick-to-itiveness by Tim Steele, and an accurate chuck off of Rhyne Dyer's ankles to get it out of bounds. Inbounds comes to Cooper Fowler in the right corner. Third crack for Lenoir-Rhyne on this possession. Serta, head of the key. Takes it over to the left wing where he hands off Taylor. Taylor right around a Fowler screen. Chest pass, right corner. Steele fading, triple, back iron, no. Dyer elevates for the rebound, left block for the Eagles. Into Satterfield's hands, who comes front court for Carson-Newman. To Dyer, right point, flashes, three, front of the 10, no good. Steele up with the rebound for the Bears. First miss for Carson-Newman in its last 7 shot attempts from the field. Just the second miss in the second half for Carson-Newman. Eagles by 12 with 12:25 to play, second stanza. Serta, left point, scrapes open for a triple. Serta knocks it down. Hadn't made a 3 all season, had Gabe Serta. He's 2 for 2 tonight. 66-57. Bears at one point trailed by 15. They've gotten it down to 9. 12:10 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Brennigan, right wing, triple, halfway down and out. Fowler the rebound, middle of the lane. Good look for Brennigan, just didn't go down. Serta into the front court for the Bears, trying to continue this scoring surge. Steele, left elbow, back to the basket on Dyer. Turns, dribble hand off Taylor. Taylor down to the left block, rolls it up and in with the right hand. 66-59. Bears have cut the deficit in half after trailing by 15 after that 14-0 run for the Eagles spanning the halftime break. Beaker at the head of the key. Stops left point, chest pass left wing Dyer. 11:33 to go. Dyer floats it over to Satterfield, right wing, out to the head of the key Beaker. Dribble handoff for Zhao. Zhao inside, drops it off Beaker, right block. He leans in, he connects off the window. Count it, and a foul. And one for Ben Beaker. He's got 8. The foul goes on Fowler. His second, the team's 5th. Brings us to a break in the action. Carson-Newman 68, Lenoir-Rhyne 59. Eagles by 9 with 11:25 to go in the second half. We return after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
11:25 to go in the second half. A 68-59 lead for Carson-Newman over Lenoir-Rhyne. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside. Ben Beaker, Rhyne Dyer, Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, and Trey Hubbard out on the floor for Carson-Newman. Lenoir-Rhyne countering with Sam Martin, Jaquias Franklin, Tim Steele, Jaheim Taylor, and Tay Smith. And Ben Beaker's at the line for an and one opportunity, trying to get the lead back to double digits. Carson-Newman is led by as many as 15. That came on the heels of a 14-0 run spanning the halftime break. Beaker, and one free throw on the way. Well, short. Martin the rebound, right block. Beaker's 0 for 2 at the line on the day. 68-59, Carson-Newman by 9. 11:17 to go, second half. Bears front court. Martin left baseline. Slips it out to Smith at the head of the key. Drives right on Hubbard. Cut off by Beaker right of the paint. Smith takes it back out to the wing. Smith into the right corner. Tim Steele. Looking inside. Lobs to Martin. Lands. Gathers. Turns. Right hand. Flips it up. Missed it off the back iron. Beaker the rebound. Well defensed by Rhyne Dyer. Hubbard up the left sideline for Carson-Newman. Pumps the brakes. Left wing as Steele comes out to guard him man-to-man. Switches it to Dyer right point. Into the high post. Ben Beaker. Dribble handoff, Hubbard head of the key. Accelerates inside on Steele, gets in on Martin, chucks it up through contact. No whistle, Steele the rebound. Steele ahead right corner, Jaheim Taylor. Pump fakes a three, dribbles inside, lays it up and in off the window. Again through contact. 68-61, Eagles by 7. 10:28 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman brings it front court, leading by 7. Dyer, left wing. Right around the Beaker screen. Steele stumbles. Back to Dyer. Head of the key. Open look from deep. Dyer halfway down and out. Steele the rebound, middle of the lane. Carson-Newman 1 of 5 from deep after halftime. Carson-Newman's only misses from the field in the second half have been threes. 68-61. Carson-Newman by 7. 10:02 to play second half. Bears shooting 50% from the field after halftime. Smith between the rings, 10 to shoot. Dribble handoff, Franklin right wing, over to Steele left point. 7-6, high post Martin. Martin shoots from 16, back of the rim, no good. Dyer elevates for the rebound, middle of the lane for Carson-Newman. Dyer ahead to Hubbard, back to Dyer, right of the paint. Dyer lays it up and in with the right hand. Went for the poster on Martin, collided. Martin stopped his forward momentum. Dyer went for the scoop shot and was able to finish. Tough for Wren, he's got 7. 70-61, back to a 9-point lead for the Eagles with 9:27 to play in the second half. Bears with it front court. Jaheim Taylor right wing. Left around the Martin screen. Pull up. Free throw line jumper. No. Martin the rebound. Kicks it out. Taylor left wing. 3 open short front iron. Browder the rebound. Sprinting front court. Had to Brennigan. Left wing. Brennigan moves inside. Zips it right corner. Hubbard. Pass was not, with not enough mustard behind it, is pilfered by Jaheim Taylor. And Taylor will take the air out of the ball and walk it over the timeline left side with a second to spare. 70-61, Eagles by 9, 8:56 to play in the second half. Bears front court. Franklin, free throw line. Pull up, 15-footer, short front of the 10. Beaker came out to defend him, and he fouled him. First on Beaker, third on the Eagles. 2 free throws for Jaquias Franklin. 70-61, Eagles by 9. Lenoir-Rhyne led for the majority of the first half. For Carson-Newman rattled off a 14-0 run spanning the halftime break. The final 8 of the first half were for Carson-Newman. The first 6 of the second half were for the Eagles. Carson-Newman has led by as many as 15 in this one. And it's been thanks to torrid offense, 63% from the field for the Eagles. Jaquias Franklin, couple dribbles, bends the knees. First free throw on the way and through, nothing but strings. Lenoir-Rhyne 7 of 8 as a team. As the Bears make wholesale changes, Martin, Steele, and Taylor exit. You got Fowler, Tyson, Miller, and Smith out there with the free throw shooter, Franklin. Second free throw for Franklin to make it a 7-point game, and he does. 70-63, Carson-Newman leading, 8:48 to go in the second half. Hubbard over the timeline, right side for Carson-Newman. Sends it to Brennigan on the right wing. Brennigan feeds Browder, head of the key. Jab step with the right foot, calls for a screener. Nick Brennigan instead comes to take a pass. Brennigan 13 to shoot. Bounce feed Beaker at the free throw line. One dribble, lobs Browder, catches right block, kicks left corner, deflected out of bounds with 7 to shoot. Stays with Carson-Newman off the touch from Tay Smith. Bryn Dyer was open in that left corner, but Smith alertly playing the passing lane. 7 to shoot. Dyer will trigger. Left corner on the baseline. Gets into Browder left block. Back to Dyer. Left corner. Fading. Triple. Rattles out. No. Browder an offensive rebound. Leans up to stick it back up and in, but he's fouled. Jack Browder. Good work on the glass. Puts a third personal on Cooper Fowler. A 6th team foul on the Bears. And Browder goes to the line looking to stretch this back to a 9-point game. Browder with 6. He's got 9 rebounds and 5 assists. Stat sheet stuffer kind of night for Jack Browder. First free throws through, nothing but strings. 5 assists for Browder. That is his 3rd game this season with at least 5 dimes. Got 7 points, looking for his 8th. And he connects on the second free throw. 72-63, Eagles by 9. 8:17 to go in the second half. Bears with it front court. Franklin down the right side of the lane. Whistle. Basket went in. Does it count? That's some continuation. Fouls on Jack Browder. And they're going to say no basket. Fouled on the floor, not in the act of shooting. It's the third on Browder, a fourth on the Eagles. John Zhao enters, Rin Dyer exits. Franklin will trigger right baseline. Lobs into Cooper Fowler, right of the paint. Fowler turns in, spins left on Beaker, ducks the right shoulder, bounces out to Franklin right wing. 13 to shoot. Franklin right around the screen. Takes it right baseline, backs it out right corner, 9 to shoot. Franklin, step back, 3. On the way, halfway down and out. Zhao leaps for the rebound in the middle of the lane. The Eagles can push the lead back to double digits on this possession. Zhao, head of the key. Right around a Beaker screen, slips it to Hubbard right wing, hands off Brennigan in the corner. Brennigan, left around a Beaker screen. Back to Beaker, back to Brennigan. Mosey's inside, right-hand teardrop, glances off the right iron. Fowler the rebound. Bears have missed 4 straight shots. Eagles leading by 9 with 7:30 to go in the second half. Bears on to the offensive end. Franklin sets up shot between the rings. Browder defends him. Franklin right around the screen, gives to Fowler, head of the key. Back to Miller for a triple. Back iron, no. Browder chases down the rebound at the right elbow for the white-clad Eagles. Browder into the front court with his team ahead by 9. Beaker at the head of the key. Left-hand dribbles. Goes to Brennigan left wing. Drop it off Browder left block. Browder backing down Smith. Turns into the lane. Right-hand hook. Good for Jack Browder. Third Eagle into double figures. He has 10. Carson-Newman's lead is back to double digits. 74-63 with 6:50 to play in the second half. That stops a 2.5-minute field goal drought for the Eagles. Bears haven't made a shot from the field in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Right wing Miller drives inside, dishes out left wing for Smith. 13 on the shot clock. Smith pops, left corner 3, halfway down and out. Zhao tips the rebound to Trey Hubbard, and the Eagles sprint right to left. Hubbard quickly into the lane, dish out Brennigan, right corner. Back to Hubbard, right corner. Measures a 3. Hubbard grazes the front iron, no good. And a rebound snared by Jaquias Franklin. He'll walk it over the timeline with the Eagles leading by 11. Bears have missed their last 6. Franklin, right of the lane. Dribbles out on Ben Beaker to the wing. Franklin, a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Trey Hubbard pushing and shoving. Cooper Fowler in the lane. Brings us to a break in the action. Second personal on Hubbard, 15 foul on the Eagles. 6:07 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 74, Lenoir-Rhyne 63. Bears haven't made a shot in nearly 4 minutes. They haven't scored in nearly 3 minutes. Eagles defense trying to put the clamps down. We're back to hold after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Light is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilight.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
6:07 to play in the second half. It's a 74-63 lead for Carson-Newman over Lenoir-Rhyne. Eagles trying to sweep the season series and take a lead in the all-time series history for the first time ever. Series is tied 37-37 coming into the 75th meeting all-time. The Eagles have won the last 6 over the Bears, trying to make it 7 in a row here at home. 74-63, Eagles by 11 with 6:07 to play in the second half. Gabe Serta will inbound right baseline, gets it into Tim Steele. Steele back to the basket, feeds out to Serta right wing. Serta, left-hand dribbles as Jack Browder comes out to defend him. Don't know if it's bad man defense or Carson-Newman's matchup zone right now. Serta, left of the lane, 5 to shoot, spins in. Zhao blocks it. Rebound tipped out, grabbed by Smith, who heaves it up. It's off the backboard. Shot clock violation for Lenoir-Rhyne. What a great rejection by Ousmane Zhao to generate the shot clock violation. Eagle ball up by 11. Bears haven't scored in 3 minutes. 74-63 Carson-Newman. Browder, right hand dribbles on the right wing, takes it down to the right block. Backs down his defender, spins right, chucks it up, window, front iron, won't go down. Franklin the rebound. Franklin into the front court for the Bears. Franklin, jab step, takes a long two, spins out front side. Zhao elevates for the rebound in the middle of the lane for Carson-Newman. Bears have missed their last 8. Zhao, head of the key, against Tim Steele. Steele comes out to guard him. Zhao, isolate on him, pulls from deep. Zhao, dead-eye! John Zhao has 28, 6 of 8 from deep, and the Eagles are up 14. 77-63 with 4:58 to play in the second half. Bears will walk at front court. Serta between the rings. Serta left around the Steele screen to the wing. Goes back to the head of the key for Jalen Miller. Miller dribbled the ball off his shoe top. It's loose middle of the lane and chucked out of bounds by a Bear along the far sideline. Carson-Newman basketball after Lenoir-Rhyne's 7th turnover of the game. 4:40 to play second half. Eagles on a 7-0 run over the last 3 minutes. Bears haven't scored in more than 4 minutes. 77-63, Eagles by 14, 4:40 to play in the second half. Bears are 8 of 24 from the field after halftime. That's 33%. Carson-Newman front court. Zhao, right point, shows on Serta, drives, and draws the foul as he's dishing out to the right corner for Nick Brennigan. The foul is on Serta, his first. Team 7th, 1-1 for John Zhao. Looking to extend. You hesitate to call it a 7-0 run, even though the Eagles have scored 7 straight against the Bears, and that's because it's come over the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds. More of a light jog as Zhao buries the first free throw. 8-0. The trickle. It's not a burst. It's a trickle right now for Carson-Newman over the last 3:47. More free throw for Zhao. Lobs it up. Lobs it in. 30 points for a third time this season for John Zhao, and he gives the Eagles their new largest lead at 16. 79-63 with 4:27 to play in the second half. Fowler at the head of the key. Dribble handoff, Nas Tyson. Gets to the free throw line, backs it out to the head of the key against Trey Hubbard. Slips it left wing, Jaheim Taylor. Taylor, left baseline, shoots a tough 17-footer, barely draws iron. Jack Browder grabs the rebound. He's got another double-double. Eagles front court. Zhao, left wing, triple. Zhao rattles it home. 33 for John Zhao. 11 of 13 from the field and 7 of 9 from deep. It's a 12-0 Eagle run over the last 4:15. Carson-Newman's ahead by 19, 82-63. Bears onto the offensive end. Fowler, right elbow, defensed by Zhao. Flips it out to Taylor, right wing. Taylor spins inside on Zhao, lays it up. Back of the rim, no good. Whistle, foul on Ousmane Zhao. His first, the team's 6th, and Lenoir-Rhyne with an opportunity to get its first points in nearly 5 minutes at the line. 3:40 to go in the second half. Eagles doing the job with defense. They're up 82-63 on the Bears and on a 12-0 run. We're back to hold after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
3:40 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman has an 82-63 lead on Lenoir-Rhyne. Friendly reminder that Tri-Light is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilight.net. Jaheim Taylor looking for Lenoir-Rhyne's first points in more than 5 minutes at the line. Puts up the first free throw and calmly connects. First Lenoir-Rhyne point since a pair of Franklin free throws at the 8:51 mark. Second free throws up, second free throws in. 82-65, Eagles by 17. Bears still haven't made a shot from the field in the last 7 minutes. They've missed 9 straight and are one of their last 11. Zhao down to Zhao on the left baseline. Backs down his defender, turns into the lane, right hand, hook, goes up, no. Browder an offensive rebound, stick back, nobody draws a foul. Jack Browder to the line after a fourth personal on Cooper Fowler and an 8th team foul on the Bears. 82-65, Carson-Newman by 17. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. Browder buries the first free throw. I think I started talking about a double-double for him earlier before Carson-Newman's up-tempo action got the better of me. 8 double-doubles on the year for Jack Browder. He buries the second and has 12 points. 84-65, Eagles by 19 with 3:20 to play in the second half. Bears with it front court. Fowler, right wing. Swings his elbows against Zhao, who doesn't flinch. Fowler zips it inside. It's through Tay Smith's hands and into the student section for Lenoir-Rhyne's 8th turnover of the game. Ball back to the Eagles. 84-65, 19-point lead for Carson-Newman. 3:06 to play in the second half. Bears have not allowed a team this season to score more than 90. The Eagles get there. Browder, right elbow, pulls up, 15-footer. Browder rattles it home. 14 for Jack Browder. 86-65, Eagles up by 21. It's their biggest lead of the night. Bears haven't made a shot in more than 7.5 minutes. Taylor down the left side of the lane goes in. Zhao swats that one. Tipped up by Fowler. Browder fouled from behind by Cooper Fowler. His day is done. That is a 5th on Cooper Fowler, a 9th on the Bears. 75 feet the other way for 1-and-1 free throws for Jack Browder. Percy File comes in to replace Cooper Fowler, who exits with 3 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Jack Browder to the stripe. 86-65 lead in hand. Browder's front end of the 1-and-1 rims out left side. File grabs it. Bears bring it front court. Right wing, step back 3 for Tay Smith. Smith, front of the 10, no good. Zhao snares the rebound for Carson-Newman. Eagles move it right to left. Zhao into the front court, slaloming to the right wing, step back 3, John Zhao halfway down and out. Rebound taken by Nas Tyson. Tyson will bring it front court, get it into the right corner for Franklin. Franklin dribbles inside on Zhao, back to the basket, backs it out. Browder the steal. Browder one-on-one with Tyson, goes to the rim. Browder strong with the layup. He's anticipating contact. Tyson backed off. Tyson the rebound, brings it front court for the Bears. Lenoir-Rhyne onto the offensive end. Tyson, head of the key. Everett Sullivan, elite door right now. Not a great window. Into the right corner for Jaquias Franklin. Franklin tied up by Ousmane Zhao. You got a whistle. You got a foul on Ousmane Zhao. That is a second personal on Zhao. A 7th team foul on the Eagles. 86-65 as Carson-Newman starters exit with 106 seconds left. It has been a phenomenal defensive effort for the Eagles after halftime. Lenoir-Rhyne has not made a shot from the field over the last 8 minutes and 48 seconds. So you got McElhaney, Bridgewater, Bowens, Pay, and who am I missing? Bryce Weinmanson on the floor for Carson-Newman. Lenoir-Rhyne brings in Marcus Owens-Castrillo, Sam Martin, Connor Tilley, Jalen Miller is set to check in out there with Gabe Serta and the free throw shooter Franklin. Franklin buries the first free throw to make it a 20-point game, 86-66. Eagles by 20 with 1:46 to play in the second half. One more free throw. Franklin lobs it up and lobs it in. 86-67, 19-point lead for the Eagles. 1:46 to play after halftime. Stellar defensive effort for the Eagles in this one. Lenoir-Rhyne hasn't made a shot from the field since the 10-minute mark of the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Bowens set of the key. Wants a triple. Back of the rim, no good. Bench yelled, shoot it, and Bowens obliged. Bears the rebound, ranging front court. Tilly, head of the key, off to Serta, right wing. Serta, right hand dribbles on the wing, stops, lobs, Martin right of the paint. Martin back to the basket on Pay. Backs him down, flips it out, Serta right point, 13 to shoot. Serta, inside he goes on Pay. Whistle, foul. A hand check on Jamie Pay. First on Pay. 8th on the Eagles. 2 free throws. The result for Gabe Serta, who's had 8 points tonight, make it 9, a new career high for him. Never scored more than 5 points in a game prior to tonight, but Serta has been tough to the occasion. Has his first career double-digit scoring effort with the 10th. 86-69, Eagles by 17, 75 ticks left. Bowens at the head of the key, slips it to Bridgewater right wing. Bridgewater down to Wymanson right corner. Jab step, Mosey's into the paint, stops, fades, 10-footer, toilet bowls in. Nice take for Bryce Wymanson. 88-69, Eagles by 19, 58 seconds left in the ball game. Bears on to the offensive end. Martin at the head of the key. Turns and hands off right wing for Connor Tilly. Tilly back to the right wing. Miller dribbles inside, lobs up. Ooh, hard collision. Jamie Pay hit the deck as he and Bryce Wymanson collided. Sam Martin collected and laid it up and in. And Carson-Newman's sports medicine staff is out to check on him. Well, that, without question, at best, knocked the wind out of Jamie Pay. That, his body hitting the floor was one of the worst sounds I've ever heard. He hit the floor hard. So the basket counts. It makes it a 19-point game as Pay is being tended to by Carson-Newman's sports medicine staff. Pay was unable to catch himself, and now he is helped to his feet. Able to stand under his own power, it seems. No, he'll be helped off the floor by Carson-Newman athletic trainer Rebecca Spate and team doc John McGraw. (88-71). Carson-Newman by 17 after the bucket by Martin. First made field goal for the Bears in the last 9 minutes. That's the difference in this one right now. Bowens at the free throw line. He's stripped Miller. The steal. Miller tracks it down but turns it over to Caleb Bridgewater. Bridgewater dribbles it off his foot. Loose ball. Bridgewater dribbles through traffic. Gets it right corner. McElhaney. McElhaney wants the three ball. McElhaney. Bullseye. Drills the three. Eagles the first team this season to score 90 on the league's top scoring defense. Gabe Serta with 13 to play is fouled by Bryce Wymanson at the head of the key. First on Wymanson. 9th on the Eagles. 91-71. Carson-Newman by 20. Eagles have shot 58% from the field and gone 11 of 26 from three-point range. High-level effort today for Carson-Newman as Serta goes to the line for 1-1. And he knocks down the first. Gabe Serta really has had a nice game. Came in with 14 points all season. Serta has delivered for Everett Sullivan's team with 11 today. Make it 12. 11.6 seconds left, 91-73. Bryce Wymanson will dribble out the final moments in this one as he takes it across the timeline, and Holt Fieldhouse rises to its feet in appreciation. Buzzer and ball game. Carson-Newman prevails 91-73 over the Bears, and for the first time in series history, the Eagles have a lead in the series. Carson-Newman, 38 wins all time to Lenoir-Rhyne's 37, with a 7th consecutive victory all time against the Bears in a 7th consecutive. 91-73, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse. The Domino's postgame report is headed your way when we come back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Bring it backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with two hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside here at Holt Fieldhouse as Carson-Newman corrals a 91-73 win over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. The Eagles, the first team all season to score more than 90 points on Lenoir-Rhyne, and They did it with another strong second half. Outscored the Bears 45-33 in the second stanza. And it was really the defensive effort for the Eagles after halftime. Lenoir-Rhyne only made one shot from the field over the final 10 minutes. And Carson-Newman gets the job done defensively. Eagles shot 58% from the field, 42% from three. Tight game rebounding the ball. Lenoir-Rhyne much better in the second meeting in that regard after the Eagles outboarded the Bears by 20 over at Schuford Gym. But the Eagles hand out 30 assists on 36 made baskets. And in general, a high-level defensive performance by Carson-Newman after halftime. Part of that, Lenoir-Rhyne was making shots at an elite level in the first half, taking and making tough fadeaway twos. Those shots in the second half did not go down with the frequency at which they did in the first half. The Bears did finish with 5 double-digit scores, led by Jaheim Taylor's and Tay Smith's 13. Gabe Serta had a career-high 12 in 12 minutes, but not enough to keep pace with a 33-point night for John Zhao, the third of his season. He finishes 11 of 15 from the floor, 7 of 10 from three, and with 8 rebounds. Jack Browder, his 8th double-double of the year, 14 points and 11 boards, and a career-high matching 6 assists as he stuffed the stat sheet. Nick Brennigan had 12 points. All of that in the first half. He was 5 of 8 from the field and 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Ben Beeker with 8 points for the Eagles as well, as Carson-Newman prevails by a final score of 91-73 over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Time now to choose our AEC electrifying play of the game, as really it probably should just go to Carson-Newman's defensive performance after halftime, but our AEC electrifying play of the day, we'll give it to Ben Beeker for this and one opportunity in the second half that helped the Eagles pull away from the Bears. 33 to go. Dyer pokes it over to Satterfield, right wing, up to the head of the key Beeker. Little handoff for Zhao. Zhao inside, drops it off Beeker, right block. He leans in. He connects off the window. Count it and left. That is our AEC electrifying play of the game. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. AEC is your trusted energy partner, powering the Carson-Newman Eagles, Mossy Creek, and your life. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. We continue on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, you got your wallet on you?
I do not, Cav.
You don't have $5 for me?
I have. Did we make a bet?
No, we did not make a bet. I just got something to sell you. And I need $5. Where's Tab? Get her wallet.
I don't see her. Can I give you an IOU?
You can give
a
me
verbal
an
IOU.
You, unbeknownst to yourself, stepped up to Adam Cavalier's popcorn stand, and I've got some popcorn. This is $5 worth for you. It's artisanal. it's artisanal.
You got to understand, there's a grand total of 6 kernels in there.
It's Adam Cavalier's popcorn stand. It's a failing healthcare grade as well. Sienna uses this cup for her crayons, and I do expect you to eat this on air during the post-game show. Since Mars Hill's popcorn isn't good enough for you, is a poor value for you, you get to come to Adam Cavalier's popcorn stand.
That popcorn is cold, stale, and no seasoning.
No, you're right. It's terrible. And
oh my gosh.
And it has crayon dust on it.
Cav, you have trying to poison me, Cav?
Yeah.
God, that's really bad popcorn, dude. When did you make that last month? It's really bad.
That is some, I don't know how long the box of Orville Redenbachers has been in the basement from the microwave stuff.
We probably bought that during COVID.
No, it was this is back when we lived in Morristown, so that's at least 8 years old. You're welcome. But you will be finishing that. Chuck, defensive performance, absolutely sensational in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne only makes one shot over the final 10 minutes. What did you see from your team down the stretch?
Well, we told them at half that we had shown some poise the first half, offensively speaking, and we knew that they were going to defend at an elite level and make it difficult, which they did. But we late in the first half, we sort of got in a rhythm offensively. But I was really disappointed in our overall. I don't know. I just wanted to get more stops. I'm greedy. Yeah. I liked sort of the shots that they were getting for the most part, but that part of me that just wants to be better was alive and well in my heart. The second half, our guys really responded. I loved what we did defensively the second half. Made it difficult for them to run offense. Really sort of took shots that we would prefer and missed a lot of, generated transition for us. So credit to our guys for following through with the adjustments we made at halftime and then performing well when it was most important.
I thought the effort at the rim especially was present. You have not been a rim-protecting team since Bryant Thomas graduated, but Ousmane Zhao and Jack Browder really caused some issues around the basket today.
Both. I love what I saw from Ousmane today. He scored a couple baskets, had a really nice thunderous dunk, had 4 assists, but his presence defensively was felt. Not only did he give us some protection at the rim, but he made their bigs have to really work to get open, and their bigs were being utilized to sort of screen and to facilitate offense. And I thought our bigs, Ousmane in particular, did a really good job of making it difficult.
John Zhao.
Popcorn gave us a leaker.
That's that good crayon dust I got for you
gosh.
in there. Literally, that is
Look,
seeing his crayon cup in my office.
Oh my gosh.
John Zhao, player of the year type numbers. A third 30-point night this season. 33 points, 8 rebounds, hyper efficient, 11 of 15 and 7 of 10 from 3. What are you seeing out of your junior?
Well, I just like what he's doing. Offensively, he's evolving as a legit rebounder. His defense is improving. He'll share the ball. He's becoming a very well-rounded player, and clearly he has confidence. His teammates have confidence in him. Our staff has confidence in our team. We're just in a good place right now, and he's a big part of that on both ends of the court.
The spread of points in this one a little bit more balanced than typical outside of John Zhao. Nice to see Ben Beaker get going. Nice to see Camden McElhaney hit his first 3 of the season. What did you see from some guys who they've been there at times this season, but this was a game where things were spread around a little bit more.
I mean, that's just it. Guys stepped up and made some plays. It's not that they can't. There's just not a lot of opportunities, but today they were able to capitalize on those opportunities. Ben made some tough shots, had a couple of man-one situations. The other thing, if you look at, again, what really gets my attention is Ben's 5 assists, 1 turnover. I mean, when Ousmane and Ben have 9 assists and only 1 turnover, that's a good day for us. That's a really good day for us because they're helping get the right guys the right shots.
I mean, how is it that, your top assist guys, I guess Trey Hubbard did have 6. I misread the line. Forget my point. It's irrelevant. Your point guard did have 6. But I thought he had 4, but I misread the box score. But when you have Jack Browder leading the team in assists with a career-high 6, as you alluded to, Ben Beaker with 5, that's not where you typically expect the passes to come from, and yet they're generating good open looks, primarily with a lot of pick-and-pop stuff from beyond the arc.
Correct. And our guys are doing we're always trying to evolve and grow, and they're doing a good job of understanding what where the gold is in certain actions, and so that pick and pop or that roll, that screen and roll, or the get action we run a lot. I mean, they know where the opportunity is, and they're working well together.
You barely touched your Adam Cavalier's artisanal popcorn stand.
I must be honest, Cooper. Please, son, trust me, you don't want to do it.
Go
It's
ahead,
so
Cooper.
dry. Cooper, go ahead. Let's see. What do you think
Cooper.
about this? Just take a nibble.
From Adam's Artisanal Popcorn Stand.
What are you thinking?
Let's see how discerning he is.
What are you thinking there, bud? It's hard to chew. It's terrible.
It's terrible.
He nailed it. He's just like his father. He's a connoisseur of anything edible. So he knew.
I mean, you're not getting off air until you finish that. I just need
Kevin,
you to-
are you trying to?
I am trying to.
Oh my! What is in the bottom of that thing?
Crayon dust.
I'm all in, Kev. All in. Oh, you go. That's really bad, man. That's really bad. Okay.
Oh, all right.
I'm choked to death momentarily.
That's all I needed from you post game today.
All right, Kev.
Chuck. Actually, no. I got one more thing that I want for you to try to talk about with your mouth full of popcorn. You get Tusculum here Wednesday. Big rivalry game against the Pioneers. How do you improve upon this one with a Pioneer team coming to town after they dropped a 7-pointer to Wingate at home?
Well, you know, I mean, it's right down the road here. We beat them earlier in the year at their place. They've played very well here in our gym over the years since JT Burton's been there. We know it'll be quite the battle. But I'm very confident that our guys will be ready to play. I know our student section and our local community will be out to support us, and we're excited just to have a great atmosphere and hopefully perform at a level that's worthy of winning.
Chuck, thanks for the time. Congrats on the 91-73 win over the Bears, and you're not allowed to drink anything. You've got to keep Adam's Artisanal Popcorn with you without a beverage for at least 2 hours.
Kev, just remember I said this. Two can play this game. Something's coming your way. I promise. I promise. I promise.
I've got a long list of receipts that I've built up, too.
Yeah, you have.
I've got a long list. I'm looking forward to this, Chuck, whenever it does arrive.
I'm looking forward to it, too. Trust me.
All right.
Thanks, Kev.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. We continue on the Domino's post-game report. Usman Zhao, Camden McElhaney coming to the microphone when we return after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's post-game interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's post-game report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Trilight is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Trilight. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
All right, back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman prevails over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears 91-73. Adam Cavalier joined courtside by our Food City player of the game, Ousmane Zhao. Defensive effort off the charts today. Lenoir-Rhyne doesn't score over a field goal but once over the final 10 minutes of the contest. A lot of that owed to yourself and rim protection down low. What was it about the effort today that keyed a lot of block shots from yourself?
I mean, I think we execute very well the game plan, like what coach tells us to do every time in practice and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it was a good effort, like on our team and the coaches and everybody.
Block shots. This team is second to last in the league in rejections, and yet you and Jack Browder were blocking shots left and right. What was it about what Lenoir-Rhyne was doing that allowed you to stop some shots?
I mean, I think it's just, I mean, the effort is just like on the team. Because like my teammate helped me a lot every time in practice and like showed me how to play defense. And Luke, our coaches too, KT and CB, like they helped me, Ben, a lot. So like they show us everything.
4 assists on the day for you. Passed the ball well. You and Ben Beaker combined for 9 assists and 1 turnover. When the posts are sharing at that level of effectiveness, what's that say about the offense?
Yeah. I mean, it's all go about my teammate. Like they really like helped me a lot since I got here. Like they be showing me like they really like me as the brother. So I want to do my part too. So share the ball, don't turn the ball over, rebound, block shot. I mean, that's my job here. So
now you have an interesting path here. Senegal to Japan to Jefferson City is not a path. You're probably the only person that has taken that path.
Yeah.
How many languages?
I mean, I speak 4 languages. But in Senegal, we speak Wolof and French. So I was in Japan, so I speak Japanese and English. Yeah.
Which one of those is your favorite?
I must say English.
Really?
To be honest, yeah.
Why?
Because like you can speak it everywhere.
Okay.
Like everywhere you go, you can speak English. I mean, French, you can just speak it like in Europe. That's it.
That's it. All right.
English, you can speak it everywhere. So.
Ooze, I'm going to let you close on that note. Congrats on the day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is junior forward Ousmane Zhao, our Food City player of the game, as Carson-Newman prevails over Lenoir-Rhyne 91-73. Elsewhere in the South Atlantic Conference, Coker has run away from Emory and Henry with a 113-103 win. Cobras 30 of 34 at the charity stripe. Andre Lavelle had 42 points, 15 of 22 from the field, and 12 assists. He nearly had a triple-double. 42 points, 12 assists, and 8 rebounds for Andre Lavelle. Wingate beats Tusculum 83-76 behind 28 from Josh Massey and 18 from Donnell Nixon. Pioneers shoot 41% from the field, while Wingate scorches the nets to the tune of 53% shooting. Bulldogs were 30 of 36 at the charity stripe in that one. Mars Hill led Lincoln Memorial 36-28 at the halftime break, and then the Rail Splitters woke up. They double up the Lions after halftime for an 84-64 win over Mars Hill. Martez Brown, 24 points, 13 rebounds to lead all scores. Caden Dawkins led Mars Hill with 23. Lions only shot 29% from the field after halftime. The Rail Splitters, 78% from the field in the second half. Second half, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Limestone and UVA Wise are deadlocked at 77. And with 6:19 to go in the second half, Catawba has a 64-50 lead against the Anderson Trojans. We roll on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier joined courtside by junior guard Camden McElhaney. Mac drilled a 3, your first 3 of the season, to make Carson-Newman the first team to score more than... Oh, Ooze has this headset all jacked up. There we go.
It's all good, Ooze.
First team to score more than 90 on the Bears. What did you see from your squad tonight?
Obviously, we did know coming in that they had not given up 90 this year, so we knew that it was going to be definitely – it wasn't going to be easy offensively because, I mean, they do take pride defensively. So just wanted to execute as well as we could offensively, and down the stretch I think we really did, especially, and late in the first half as well.
I mean, offensively, you go on that 14-0 run spanning the halftime break. That is a strong point. A stronger point, I would argue, is the effort in the final 10 minutes of the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne only makes one shot in that stretch, and the shot that they made was on a play where Jamie Pay got injured, and everybody stopped because of him smacking his back on the court. Defensively, LR was making a lot of shots in the first half. They shot 59% from the field in the opening 10 minutes or in the opening 20 minutes. What'd you do to cut down on that, especially over the final 10 minutes of the game?
I mean, yeah, they were definitely really hot in the first half. Made a bunch of tough twos. We kind of knew some of that was going to numbers were going to even out as the game went on, and just enhancing our scheme defensively in the second half, knowing that these guys definitely want to shoot or going to shoot tough twos, so we got to find ways to impact those. And I think we did a little bit better job from the three in the second half as well, which was huge.
The attention now turns to a rivalry game. You get the Tusculum Pioneers on Wednesday. What do you have to do to improve upon this one with the Pioneers coming to town on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, definitely just have to get two really good days of prep. I know that they'll definitely be hungry for a rivalry game, especially after our game in December. They're playing a little bit better right now for sure, so it's going to be a challenge, and just got to come ready to play.
All right, Mac, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, yeah.
That is junior guard Camden McElhaney. We're going to listen into the final seconds of regulation on the Cavaliers Sports Network. 22 seconds left. Limestone with the ball in a tie game.
Wingfield on him.
They're going for the win, aren't they? They're not going to mess around. They're going to go.
Graham holding it at half court. 8 on the shot clock. 9 on the game. Down to 5. Graham to Yao. Yao turns. 3 on the clock. Step back. Yao takes the 3. It's no good. And we are headed to overtime.
Wow. It's a moral victory right there.
That's Brendan Shawbath on the Cavaliers Sports Network. UVA-wise in Limestone headed for bonus basketball over at the Pryor Convocation Center in an 81-81 ball game. That'll wrap it up for us here on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman prevails over Lenoir-Rhyne 91-73. Our next presentation of a Carson-Newman athletic event is set for Tuesday, 2 p.m. first pitch from Pioneer Park as Carson-Newman baseball takes on Tusculum. Andrew Rogers will have that game web only at seeandeagles.com/live, and then we're back at it with Carson-Newman basketball on Wednesday. 5:30 tip for the women's game, 7:30 tip for the men here on the Eagles Sports Network. The AEC countdown to tip-off gets us started at 5:15. For our entire crew today, our director, Jay West, our replay operator, Mia Toribio, and our camera operators, Elena Corbett, Irish Miles, Molly Buckowitz, and Rick Gintahome. Our man in the studios keeping us on the air, Skip Roberts. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse. It's Carson-Newman 91, Lenoir-Rhyne 73. We'll talk to you on a rivalry Wednesday night against the Pioneers. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. The Inner Digital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Light, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Ian Johnson, Andrew Drizzy Rogers, Mia Toribio, Caitlin Jones, and Ryan I Love the Herd Wilkes. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.